Hi, my name is Theodosia Coigrain, and I am one of the co-founders and co-directors of BIPOC Coffee Talk, Inc. I was born in Ghana, Africa, and my family moved to Saskatoon when I was about 4 years old. So I've lived in Saskatoon basically my entire life. I'm Ghanaian. I grew up in a Ghanaian household, but we still embrace Canadian culture as well. So my culture, it's full of family and food and just enjoying yourself. My name is Teresa Coigrain, and I'm a co-director at BIPOC Coffee Talk. Yeah, it was very much a mix of Ghana and Canadian culture, so I felt like I was just both.
Diana Castillo. I'm one of the co-directors and co-founders of BIPOC Coffee Talk, Inc. I am born in Ottawa, Ontario, or I was born in Ottawa, Ontario, but my ethnicity is Peruvian, and I do keep in touch with my Peruvian roots, whether that's by food or the music, and I was raised in a Peruvian household.
It started after Diana and I had a conversation. So Diana is another co-founder, and we were talking about our experiences with racism and being people of color in Saskatoon. And we just really enjoyed the conversation, and we wanted to bring more people into the conversation. We thought it was important for people to be able to discuss their experiences in a safe place.
So we have organized an event called the BIPOC Lens, which will feature anti-racist presentations. We've invited knowledgeable others to speak on those. We also have live music, we will have networking and social games, and we've put all that together because I think it's important to take, especially when learning about anti-racism, it can be important to take a very social and together approach to learning about these topics. And so that's why we've incorporated elements of fun and social interaction so that we can all lean into the discomfort that we might feel in the topics in a very lighthearted way. There's also going to be a bachata lesson and live music, so we've also made sure to showcase culture as much as possible.
So we have 4 to 5 speakers. They're going to be speaking about a variety of anti-racist topics. So it ranges from climate change affecting Indigenous people and being a Black entrepreneur in the fashion industry.
And to nourish them and to empower them and encourage them that they can be anything that they want to be. And that no matter what you feel about yourself, you are being judged, but you can't go and feel the way that people want you to feel. You have to be the person who God has made you to be.
To my knowledge, in Saskatoon, there was no such event that invites speakers to talk about any topic falling under the umbrella of anti-racism, coupled with live music, cultural presentations, and a networking social element to it. I've seen events in Saskatoon on any one of those elements on its own, but I have yet to see all of those elements incorporated all together, which was why the idea seemed novel and exciting and necessary. You know, it's happening so often that in the news we hear something devastating that affects Black, Indigenous, and people of color. And not having a platform here in Saskatoon to voice concerns or to feel validated or to feel connected with others who are feeling the same way, I think it's vastly important to mental health. And as we know, mental health isn't the most accessible. So we needed something that addresses anti-racism in a social context in Saskatoon so that we can all feel united.
The goal of the event is to bring BIPOC and allies together in Saskatoon and also facilitate conversations about anti-racism.
Even though, without a doubt, exploring some of anti-racist topics can be uncomfortable, and sometimes it is necessary to experience growing pains, especially if we have a bias that is being corrected. I don't think that it always has to be uncomfortable if you do the learning alongside people that you trust or people that give you a good feeling. I think there are comfortable people out there who are willing to help us each learn in a friendlier way. And so even though the learning can be uncomfortable, it doesn't have to be when you're surrounded by friends and family.